Welcome to Literature Lover Explains, a series from the Nan'pusha Podcast, where we delve into the beauty and complexity of Japanese literary and cultural traditions, occasionally exploring their connections to Western counterparts. I'm Kasumi, your host. Today, we'll explore a fascinating topic that often surprises newcomers to Noh theater: the role of applause, or rather, the lack of it. Let's begin by understanding what Noh theater is and where it comes from. As many of you know, Noh is one of Japan's oldest forms of theatrical performance. It emerged in the 14th century, rooted in sacred rituals and aristocratic traditions. Unlike kabuki, which is vibrant and dramatic, Noh is understated and meditative, emphasizing spiritual depth and the power of suggestion. In its origins, Noh was performed as an offering to the gods or as part of ceremonial functions for the samurai class. This history explains its solemn tone. Noh is not merely entertainment, but a space to contemplate the mysteries of life, death, and the supernatural. This contemplative nature profoundly influences how audiences interact with the performance. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Should you clap after a Noh performance? It's a reasonable question, especially if you're accustomed to Western theater or opera, where applause is a vital part of the experience, a way for the audience to show appreciation and the performers to receive immediate feedback. However, in Noh, things are different. Hosho Noh Theater's official guidelines state, "You may express your feelings sincerely. Applauding after the performers have exited the stage ensures the lingering mood of the play remains undisturbed." Some audience members choose not to clap to deeply savor the lingering atmosphere. This advice subtly discourages applause, especially during or immediately after the performance. Why? Because Noh places a high value on what we call yoin, the lingering resonance or afterglow of the performance. The silence after the final moments of a Noh play allows this resonance to settle into the hearts of the audience. But what do the performers themselves think about applause? I'd like to share an enlightening conversation I had with my own Noh master. After one particular performance, where there was no applause at all, I asked him how he felt about it. His response was unexpected. I was very happy. He explained that the silence told him the audience was deeply moved, quietly absorbing the essence of the performance. To him, that silence was more meaningful than any applause could be. It was a testament to the audience's reverence and engagement with the play's spiritual and emotional layers. This reveals an important distinction. In Noh, appreciation isn't always expressed outwardly. Instead, it's something felt and shared in a communal silence. For the performers, this silent connection can be the highest form of praise. To understand why this silence feels so natural in Noh, Let's compare it with Western theatrical traditions. In the West, applause has long been integral to performances. For instance, during Shakespeare's time, audiences would shout, cheer, and even interact with the actors. Today, opera houses and theaters around the world celebrate performances with applause, standing ovations, and curtain calls. These customs reflect a cultural emphasis on direct, outward expression of emotion. In contrast, Japanese traditional arts, including tea ceremony and flower arranging, often celebrate quiet attentiveness. Silence signifies respect and allows participants to fully immerse themselves in the moment. In No, this principle extends to the audience, where the absence of applause preserves the play's ethereal quality. This cultural difference highlights how each tradition values and expresses emotional connection. So, what should you do if you're attending a No performance? The safest option is to observe the audience around you. If others refrain from clapping, it's a good idea to do the same. If you do feel moved to applaud, consider waiting until the performers have left the stage, as suggested by Hosho no Theater's guidelines. Remember, there's no single right way to appreciate art. While traditionalists might argue that silence is the most appropriate response, modern audiences are diverse. What's important is to approach the performance with respect and an open heart. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this exploration of applause in No theater has given you a deeper appreciation for its rich traditions and unique aesthetic. If you've enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel on iTunes for more engaging episodes on Japanese and Western literature. Until next time, let's continue to celebrate the art and beauty that connects us all. ではまた。